What is this, by the way? What is this thing here?
This particular one.
Yeah, what was
Reloaded my missiles. I think it gave me 5 more missiles as well.
What was the one before? Because the one before
it just shows you like parts of the map in like reviews.
Oh, right. Because I
So
thought
then you can look at the map if you press start. And
that's what I thought was happening at the time.
Yeah.
Afterwards, when you hit start accidentally, I thought I'd hit start and then was just looking around the start screen for ages. And I was like, oh, rubbish, I've messed that up. Yeah. So what I was thinking about this is that. Oh, is it so terrible to say that? I'm not sure if I do enjoy this game.
No? It is a good game, but it's one of those things where it's a really good game, and if you haven't played it before, it will have been imitated to death. So you've probably
I've always seen the advantage.
Yeah, you've seen the things from it that people have taken away from it. In other games since then, people are like, oh, Super Metroid's good, so let's just imitate that.
Yeah, I guess like it.
But it's quite atmospheric as well, like the visuals and the music and that, so it's maybe not a game that can be thoroughly enjoyed with 2 people who are just kind of talking about shaving and like TV shows.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right, it is really nice looking game.
Something you could like get your teeth sunk into.
What's that other really nice looking game? I think it's more it's got the word metal in it. Not Metal Gear Solid. It's oh no, that's a movie. I was gonna say Full Metal Jacket. That's a movie. Metal Slug.
Oh, Metal Slug, yeah, very pretty game.
So
or like sprite art and stuff.
Yeah, it's like pixel art game, but I think they must be the king of that type of art.
Oh, SNK, yeah, SNK who make it. If you look at any of like the King of Fighters games, like visually and animation-wise as well, they're like leaps and bounds over like the Street Fighter games that were coming out at the same time. But Street Fighter wins out for me in terms of gameplay. You know, I'd rather play a Street Fighter game than a King of Fighters game. But King of Fighters games, they're always animated a lot more smoothly.
So I just thought that we might be 3 episodes into this now. So,
Right.
So do you think that's the way we should do it? We're going to break it up into episodes.
It's probably.
Welcome to the 3rd episode.
You've just decided arbitrarily.
It's
going to be like halfway through the 2nd. You're like, welcome to the 3rd. However long this has run up to this point, we're just going to split it from now into 3. Like
the previous episode was going to be titled Shaving. I think the entire episode. I mean, if we may have spent like a good 20 minutes talking about shaving.
Yeah,
we'll title that Shaving. I mean, that's an exciting title.
We're still talking about fucking shaving. Talking about the fact we were talking about shaving counts as talking about shaving. And if any of you got big old beards out there, because I know that's a popular thing.
Send them in. Send in the pictures.
Send in your beards.
So we got.
No, what I was gonna say is you gotta keep that shit clean, man. If you're gonna grow a big beard, that's cool. Whatever. I'm not gonna judge you for your style. I'll judge you for your lack of style. If you don't keep it fucking shaven and like keep it looking neat, you know, it can't be all scraggly. If you're gonna,
I don't know.
If you're gonna rock it. I don't know. I don't. It's gotta be like neat around the edges and stuff.
This episode's titled
fucking
Beards.
died. No, it's not. No, that's all we're gonna talk about shaving for now.
If we can't talk about beards,
maybe I'll upload some shaving videos of me in my bathroom with no shirt on, like that's how you do the shit. It'll be like dead creepy because
we'll do that. We'll do that.
We'll do that. We'll both.
What'd you say?
Don't worry about it. You'll see it in the edit. We'll do a video. Like, have you got a big bathroom mirror? We could like be next to each other, fucking shirtless and shit. Like, and I'm like, this is how you shave, motherfucker.
That would be in a different series. I've got one more thing to say about beards.
Okay.
So after that we can move on from beards. But this is good. This is good. So we've got a friend called Cara, and she sent me a message on Facebook the other day and said that she.
Cara may not be her real name.
Cara is definitely not her real name. It's not Cara. It's someone else.
You think about Sarah?
Sarah.
Or Tara?
get confused between the two. I think they both represent that person whose name begins with C.
Totally. Continue.
She sent me a message on Facebook saying that she found like her death list, like the things she wants to do before she dies.
Okay, sure.
And
see, death list to me sounds like
kill list.
Like a hit list. Yeah, right.
Yeah. So
she found this death
there
list
were like
that she'd written a few years ago. And
there were like 2 items on this list, and one of them.
I'm just gonna dick around on this while you talk.
Alright. One of them was to go to a beard competition, like a beard off.
Is that a thing?
Apparently that's a thing. I don't even know if she knew it was a thing.
She was just writing shit. It's like free-form writing where you just write like words that come into your head. Beard competition. I'm gonna go to a baking cotillion. Oh, that sounds like it's a thing. Beard competition.
It's real. It's real. It happens. If you don't know this is real, you're in for a treat because.
Is it really a treat?
There's a video of a guy that has a beard that is shaped like a bird cage on the outside of his head.
Okay.
It's so much like a bird cage. It's really good. It's brilliant. So a beard competition would be genuinely good.
I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that'd be good. I think it's like a zany idea where you're like, oh, let's go to a beard competition. Then when you're there, you're like, yeah. In all honesty, I'm not actually that interested in looking at people's beards.
So what is this thing? This looks like a.
It's a Plantgina.
A Plantgina, yeah.
Sideways Plantgina. I think that's the name. Like if you check the manual, it's a sideways Plantgina.
I don't even know if you're messing with me.
I am. I'm just making shit up on the spot. Oh look, it opened. It's kind of grim.
China opened. It actually looks like a clam. Have I just made that word up? Is a clam a thing?
No, clam's a thing.
Yeah, like the thing with the pearl in. What's that called?
Yeah, a clam.
A clam. It looks like a clam. And
Which
a
in
plant
turn
vagina.
Looks like a vagina.
You've just inspired, like, you know the guy that did the Human Centipede?
Yes.
You've just inspired another movie series for him to do.
The sideways Plantgina. Have you seen online? They've announced the 3rd Human Centipede, and it gripped me. The synopsis for it gripped me, right? So it's something to do with a prison, and the prison warden is like crazy.
Mm.
So he decides to make all of the inmates in his prison into a giant human centipede.
Yeah.
And the synopsis for this, the piece of text for this brief synopsis for the film, it had the line of it had a line that said something like he's creating it to act as a proper punishment for the prisoners and a deterrent to steer people away from a life of crime.
Ah.
And I was like, yeah, that'd do it. I was like, I was sold. Like, can you imagine, you know, people always talk about the consequences of getting caught breaking the law.
Yeah, yeah.
If you knew the consequence was that you were gonna have your face sewn to another dude's asshole or something.
Yeah.
And I say, dude, gender is subjective. I don't think it'd be made any easier if it was a woman's butthole. It's a grim situation, and it was certainly.
Women tend to have a better diet than men in general.
Well, not when they've got
not that it matters.
300 people.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. She's not on salads anymore.
No, totally.
Do you know what's interesting about this is that when I first saw the advert for Human Centipede, it actually made me feel so ill. And
I've not seen any of
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch the film. But
I wanted to, but how do you want to watch it?
No, I wouldn't watch it.
It's a movie.
The advert made me feel so ill, and the movie's nothing like that's made me feel ill before. Nothing. You know, I could talk about the most disgusting thing while eating food. It wouldn't put me off the food or anything like that. I could talk about Plantgina all day.
Sideways Plantgina.
Sorry,
it's a different story.
It's like his. It's
like
Sir or.
I can talk about Plantgina, but Sideways Plantgina is too much.
It's like a formal name for it, like Sir or. Doctor Sideways.
Sideways. Is his title.
Otherwise, it sounds tacky.
Sideways.
So, yeah, like I guess I've become numb to this kind of thing. Like, how ridiculous is that? Like, we were just talking about that, and I don't feel like strongly about it anymore. I just feel numb to this idea of a human centipede. It's sick. Yeah. The internet is a bad place.
It will destroy your concept of like compassion and anything regarding that sort of thing. But then, like I said, I've never seen either of the films, but for me, that Tetsuo the Iron Man was the most intense, like
it was really
45 odd minutes of like the first.
Was that only 45 minutes? It felt
was a
like
long film,
3 hours.
But no, it was a long film, or at least a regular length film. But the first like third was the most intense thing. It kind of lost itself and got a bit like silly.
Yeah.
With, like rocket feet and shit. But all that stuff, like when it's at the train station and that chick is like, she becomes something and then starts like I was watching the whole thing like
I
breathing was difficult. It was intense.
So you guys would probably heard of the human centipede. What you probably haven't heard of is Tetsuo, right?
And if you know of Tetsuo the Iron Man, then awesome points for you.
Then you're now ill.
Yeah. Then you know. Then at the very least you know precisely what I'm talking about. I died again.
Yeah,
this boss is impossible.
Can't beat the vagina. The plant giant.
Can't beat the sideways plant giant.
Sideways plant giant.
Just keep it going. See if there's somewhere else I can explore.
So Tetsuo is a Japanese black and white film made in the 80s, I think it was, and just really edgy. And the thing was, like, I found, I was like really disturbed.
It felt like a student film.
It did, yeah.
Like really kind of homemade and quickly.
Apparently, it's like real low budget.
Quickly like edited and just really like frenetic, really intense. I feel like I'm just using the word intense a lot, but that's because it fucking was.
Yeah, it was really intense. It was over the top. It was really exhausting. Just
exhausting, right?
Yeah.
Like emotionally exhausting as well, like draining.
Yeah, like there was no
like being at a friend's funeral or something. Just really tough to cope with.
You described it really well when you said that it doesn't let up. Like there's not a moment.
It doesn't stop.
Yeah.
It won't let you stop either.
Yeah. It's just, I think it was really good though. I don't know if this was the intention of the film, but what I got out of it, and it was about like 15 minutes in after watching this horrendous stuff, like this guy pulling metal out of his face and stuff, or putting metal in his face or something like that.
There was a guy at the start who was like putting like that long. It was like a long screw or something, wasn't it? Like
I don't know.
Like
I don't know
into
anymore.
his leg, like jamming it into a wound in his leg, and then he went for a run, which seemed like a really bad idea given the circumstances.
Yeah, so it was like after 15 minutes I felt that it was about like psychosis or living with psychosis, and then it kind of made more sense to me. I don't like these guys; they're very creepy. So you got a power up, right?
Yeah, I've got a chargeable beam.
Yeah, how about we talk about the game for a while?
Good
not that it matters, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I kind of feel like as far as like what you're talking about with subtext and stuff.
Do you think I made that up?
Maybe, like I feel like maybe you thought more about it than the guy who made it.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's a lovely man and maybe he'll watch this one day, but I'd be surprised.
He's definitely
the odds.
He'll
definitely. He'll be looking like he'll search YouTube for like Metroid gameplay, shaving. He'll search all these like.
If anyone's gonna search for that,
and
it would be
exactly.
Guy,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He'll find it, and that's how we'll find it. I can't believe what I was gonna say. Tetsuo the Iron Man. Look it up. I think it's out of print, but. But no one buys films anymore, do they? Right? I do, but I'm not a schooler.
I got Netflix. Do you have Netflix?
Yeah, I've got Netflix.